Hey, 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 what is going on, everybody? Connor Everything back from a long break. I'm a tax accountant, so, hey, it's April 15th today. All my work is done. I'm not working 60-hour weeks anymore. I got time to make some Advanced Wars videos, at least until next busy season, which is in about 6 months, actually. Starts August 15th, so I guess like 4 months. Anyway, we're going to relish, and we're going to take the time that we have, and we're going to make some just simple Advanced Wars by Web content. Except that this game is anything but simple. If you were subscribed to the channel before I took my break, you'll remember a little series I was doing. The Smacky Cup 2 is still ongoing, and even though this game ended in late January, the next round hasn't started yet because pools have not finished. So we're still on that guy behind you's back. That's right. He is playing a map that's, I believe it's called The Dragon's Den, right? Oh, Dragons in the Dark, okay. So, we got that guy behind you on Dragons in the Dark versus Gemini Origin. And both players are playing Jess. Now, it's a mirror match on... I don't know if these people are familiar with this map. I've never seen this map in my life. I hope you guys are having an okay time seeing it right now because it's kind of a zoomed out kind of deal, you know. Now, mirror match on a big map. This is purely may the better man win. We'll have our true champion after this game. This is the champion of the pools, and then they're still gonna have to duke it out. I believe for the rest of the tournament, or at least in Division 3, I think. Okay, well, actually, before we get into the action, let's talk about Jess and why this is good. I think this is going to be a slugfest. I gotta preface this with, unfortunately, I know who wins the game. I kept it hidden for so long, and then I kind of panicked because I thought there would still be. I thought I had missed the game or something, or I didn't download it correctly, so then I went to check the standings, and I accidentally saw who won the game. I am going to keep that as spoiler-free as I can, because I haven't seen any of the gameplay, so all my gameplay reactions will be pretty dead on, but unfortunately I do know who comes away the victor. Okay, so we have Jess. Her day-to-day is vehicles gain plus 10 attack, but all other units, including foot soldiers, lose minus 10% attack. So, Jess on Jess, there really isn't a huge disadvantage, right? Foot soldiers are going to hit each other and live a lot longer if they're fighting each other, but, you know, they're shooting back and dealing, you know, less damage as well, so that's okay. Same thing with battlecopters, right? So let's go back to the map quickly. We can see that each player is going to have an airport here and an airport back here. This, you know, this is like these airports are a big deal, right? They can get battlecopters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like we got battlecopters in one turn able to cover this entire area. I think it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So, you know, battle like that zoning potential. However, you know, it's Jess, right? So they're going to hit a little bit. They're going to hit a little bit softer. Jess is always going to be better off pumping out tanks and medium tanks, but then there's always in the back of your mind, you're going, is that Jess player going to make a battlecopter? Jess battlecopters are still good because the only way you can take care of them are other battlecopters and anti-airs, and then forcing your opponent to make anti-airs is good because then you can clean them up with tanks and have them not fire back and yada yada yada. But it's definitely going to be a game of chicken. Also on this map, we'll talk about the map afterwards, but we have Turbocharge for Jess. For only 3 stars, vehicles gain plus movement. Already really good. Now, they also are going to get a not just an additional 10% boost to attack, it's actually an additional 20%. I know it says increased to 20% here, but whenever you pop a power in Advanced Wars by Web, you get an additional 10% bonus to your attack and 10% to your defense, and then all units will resupply with fuel and ammo. Will that be a factor here? Maybe. I could definitely see some battlecopters doing a lot of flying and running out of ammo. Same with tanks. I mean, it's a big map. Super CO, you wait for 3 more stars, you got Overdrive. Vehicles will gain +2 movement, and their attack is increased to 40%. scratch that, make that 50%, because whenever you pop a power, you get 10% attack. All units will resupply fuel and ammo. So, that is just in a nutshell. Let's talk about this game, right? The first one to pop a power, in my opinion, is going to have a big advantage. You might be saying, why? They're going to pop a power and then run their, you know, units into the meat grinder, and then, you know, the next person will obviously have their power up, and then they can counter with it. Well, that's true, but remember, when you pop your power, you have a 10% bonus to defense. So if you're going to make, you know, if you pop your power, forcing the other person to pop their power, they're going to be firing into a 10% defense boosted unit versus you fired into no % defense boosted unit. Plus, look at this, 2 comm towers each. We got one in this corner and then one up here. Same thing for here. So 2 comm towers each. Some serious damage to be had here. And without further ado, I mean, let's just get into it. Let's go. So, we got our boy, that guy, opening up double infantry, of course. Then Gemini Origin will fall back to the factory. You can see this is a it'll take, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to get another factory going. That is an annoying feature of maps that do that, right? I like maps that get you a ton of income really quickly and get the action going. This whole, like, you know, basically city skip just to get to the factory. It's a necessity, but it's lame because I would prefer just stepping onto as many properties as you can right away. And interesting tactic here for that guy. He's rushing this comm tower. You know, it's pretty much a lockdown, but he's rushing it instead of falling back to this airport. This guy could have fallen back, but I suppose this guy was just here, so he'll fall there. So not the worst. But this guy actually pushes onto this instead of falling back to grab that tower back there. We'll see if Gemini does something similar here. So Gemini, yes, so he falls back to the airport. He will also push up to the comm tower, and he pushes forward. Where will this guy go? Will he drop back? He will. He'll drop back. He wants the income. We'll see if that guy mirrors that strategy right now. So, yep, he's actually pushing onto the airport with that infantry. Then maybe that one will grab the comm tower next turn, or perhaps this one will. Yes, capture, capture, and where does our boy go? He goes back. You could have gone 1, 2, and then, so it's actually 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, but this guy can push onto it next turn anyway, so of course it's better for this guy to just drop back and grab that. And then here's our first tank for Jess. No recon for Jess. Jess recons are great, honestly, because they can hit enemy infantry really hard and cripple a capture game. And just as I'm saying this, check this out, guys. Double recon for Gemini Origin. Unfortunately, this is a banger, because we have a Jess tank that's actually just going to pretty much wreak havoc on those recons, especially with 2 comm towers. Now he's got to get all the way out there to get his comm tower. Luckily, infantry can just run through forest really quickly. And what will he back it up with? So then he goes double recon himself. Wow, he could actually afford that. I wasn't expecting that. He is at 0, so he played this game perfectly in order to afford this exact strategy. Maybe that guy has played on this map before. Maybe. Okay, we're dropping back, we're pushing, we're capturing. Now Gemini is actually way up on buildings, obviously subject to change. She's going to capture 4 money-making properties next turn and a comm tower. Gemini's already got it, though. So Gemini pushes out, and he's got a tank to back up his recon. But, you know, he's sitting on that 2,000 gold just like that guy was last turn. He'll be able to roll out this, you know, recon pretty far on the roads, unless he opts to drive it into the forest, or yeah, into the shoals and kind of get it towards the middle. I think that's what I would do. But nope, he's just getting as much vision as you can. Vision is going to be a, you know, it's never necessarily a necessity if you're good enough, but it's going to be a nice thing to have on a map that's this big. You're gonna have to keep you're gonna have to keep the recons flowing, I feel like, which is it's a tough thing to do when all you want to do is buy tanks as Jess, but it's a necessity. Neither player has made a battlecopter yet. and that is the same thing. Jess artillery are great. Unfortunately, on this map, let's look at where you can hide the artillery. Okay, right here and right here. Like right here. I mean that's literally it, right? You have you know, if you're talking like front lines, like actually getting to battle, you got here and here that could actually make a difference. These are, and then these two, I guess, are kind of far back, but maybe, you know, and artillery on this map, I don't know. You can obviously make it work if you're good enough, but there's just a lot of plains space for you to circle around it, take an anti-air, kill an infantry, and then you can take a shot at it, and then the wall is broken and Olympus has fallen. So that guy makes a move for the middle. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see some action here in a second. Except that guy is ready with some tanks, and that guy goes for a battlecopter. Very cool. He waits his tank on here. He knows that if something engages with him on here, this tank can cover it, so no need to move it. He will just wait it. And a battlecopter, so that could be pretty devastating for Gemini. He needs to get an anti-air out there right away, or that battlecopter, I mean, you know, yes, they do less damage, but they're still going to damage tanks, and the tanks will shoot back and do nothing, and no anti-air. Uh-oh. You know, Gemini would be smart to build a battlecopter there next turn. I know. I always start off videos by talking smack about Jess battlecopters, but I always kind of forget to really hammer home just how necessary they are. And both players moving on to their second comm tower, these tanks are going to slap, and the nervousness of a battlecopter from Gemini actually makes that guy making an anti-air. Now, if Gemini makes a battlecopter from over here, it could get some stuff done. Personally, if I was that guy, and I'm not because he eliminated me. Actually, it was somebody else, and then that guy eliminated him. I would consider making an anti-air from down here and then running it out, because this is most likely where a battlecopter is going to come from. I mean, plus it's on this side of the map, so what's the point of this anti-air over here? Maybe clean up some infantry or whatnot. Excuse me. And our back. Okay. We're pushing out infantry. I mean, a decent shot, right? I've mentioned this many times in videos, but battlecopters have a weird interaction with recons. Battlecopters do not hit recons as hard as they hit tanks. I'm not 100% sure why. It's kind of a cool feature, but if you're ever sitting there playing like, man, for some reason, deep in my heart of hearts, I don't want to take this engagement with my battlecopter, it's because it does do less damage, and you just subconsciously been noticing it until you watched this video on July 15th, 2024, and you were instructed of the opposite, or instructed of such. So we got Gemini going with a APC. It's a cool move. I think a lot of top players say APCs are necessary to win. I've been trying to make a lot more of them in my recent games, and every time I'm conscious of it, I lose. But that might just be a skill. That might be skill diff. It might still be advantageous of you to be building these APCs. So we will see what that guy decides to do here. He's got a nice little vision set up over here. Just kind of grabs this corner. You could even drive it right here and get tons of vision. We will see if that's exactly what he does. And he just rolls this out towards the middle of the map. He would have gotten there anyway if he used this, except it would have been on a little closer line. Still think that it should have been built there. And there he goes. Nice. So great vision. He sees he's getting the comm tower. And Gemini just does not have the same vision. I mean, look. This vision is equivalent to being in this bush, and he's nowhere near it. So good on that guy for getting that out there that quickly and efficiently. And he grabs vision. Oh, no. He rolls his tank. I mean, this is highway to the danger zone right now, but he eliminates the vision. See, that's good. You know, vision is everything. We're going to check on Gemini Origins vision next turn, and it's going to be abysmal. So I think that's what that guy was going for. He says, clear out his vision at all costs, and then he flies his helicopter in there, and now they have no idea where this helicopter went. He did, you know, I guess he did successfully spot that it moved towards the middle, so he'll keep an eye out for that, and he does have a anti-air inbound without that guy successfully using his battlecopter for anything. Probably would have taken an engagement, assuming that he didn't make an anti-air if I was him. Now, I was eliminated, so I don't know. But I don't know who wins the game. So how about that? I know who wins the game, so shut up. Shut up, me and my internal dialogue. Okay, so he pushes out and he will take a pot shot. Oh, see, and this is, here we go, guys. Double com towers mean plus 20% there, plus a 10% boost from just being Jess. That's one-shot city, and look at the damage here. Ba-boom. I mean, that's huge, right? Like Gemini will come back and counter it, but what a great place for an artillery right here, right? I know I was talking shit about the artillery, but look, it'll cover any tanks that want to come hit these. I'm sure he'll yeah. I mean, that's just an obvious choice. And then surrounding it in case he wants to get a vision of it, because he knows that guy saw the artillery go in there. Now he's covering up and saying, "Hey, buddy, hey, Buster, don't mess with me, okay?" And look, he's got actually tank support over here where that guy has none. But you know, that guy could just get another battlecopter going, and that's the tank neutralized. So we'll see if that's what he does. Another anti-air artillery and another anti-air. Wow, that was a lucky Freudian slip. And this fucking hell, man, this APC is going nowhere. I probably would have set up, but whatever. Both players even on income. That is, that's actually subject to change. It looks like Gemini could take a lead somehow. Which is weird considering that guy has this property. Oh, it's because Gemini has both of these corner properties. So that guy has not seeded. Oh my god, and that guy does not have his other comm tower. Oh no. He wants to be taking engagements with that comm tower. Weird. So we will see what that guy does. If I was him, I'd probably order a full retreat. This anti-air is in range. What will he do? Will he sack the battlecopter? And not sack, but will he take a calculated risk? No. He and this is why we call him that guy. Not only that guy, but that guy over there. He pulls back. He's smart about it. But Gemini Orion, great move here, and he pushed him back. Gemini's going to grab this building and go up a lot of income possibly here. He'll grab this. Now tied. And he will make. I'll sure he'll make a move for this. And I mean, look, this is just. I mean, this just sits so well. It doesn't. If I were him, I'd maybe. I would have moved this back and then parked this right here. I know that leaves the forest open, but so what? Now you're covering this this city very well with your artillery. And let's see if Gemini will combine. Let's see how thirsty he is for this city. Wouldn't be the worst idea to combine, because you're combining here. And that makes it a 10 on a 3, and you're losing 1,000, and you're not even losing 1,000 because you'll get refunded. But let's just say you're losing 1,000 to get 1,000 per turn. So gotta crack some eggs. If you're gonna make an omelet, you gotta crack some eggs, I think is the saying. Usually I mess up sayings because it's funny. Oh, he actually breaks that wall pretty easily, even with only one comm tower. And he's got his recon on a good spot. That can't be one shot. It's got 3 defense stars. And what will he do with his battlecopter? See, some inexperienced players would take this battlecopter and just shoot at a 2 infantry, or even shoot at a full health infantry, okay? You have to realize what the value of these units are, okay? You are using a 9,000 value unit to shoot at a 200 value unit, with a chance that there's an anti-air in range, and there actually isn't, but with a chance that there's an anti-air in range, less experienced players would have just taken a pot shot. But he's waiting for his time to Cobra Strike. He actually makes a big move here. This has 3 defense stars but only 5 health, and here we go. An artillery of that guy's own that will soon be boosted by 2 comm towers and 10% Jess bonus. That's going to ward off any shenanigans. Let's just put it that way. So that guy makes a killer move on this income, and suddenly the income's going to flip next turn. I really don't see a way that Gemini breaks through this wall, at least without, like we said, cracking a few eggs. All depends on if Gemini wants to make an omelet. If he decides to make an omelet right now, though, I think that'd be a pretty shitty omelet, because that omelet is going to be dropped on the floor, and then Gordon Ramsay's going to yell at you. He's going to say, "Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, bloody hell." He'd say something like that. He'd say, "Are you stupid? or he'd say I don't know, he'd say something like that. Just omelet talk. This is an omelet. I'm trying to make this an omelet focused channel. So that guy behind you does take an income lead with the only property left right here, and that guy, after a nice kind of setup from Gemini, that guy has taken the lead. I couldn't tell you how that happened. It's just being smart with your. Look, he's not running into darkness. He's sitting back. He says, "Okay, I got the income lead. Yeah, I'll just bivouac here, and I'll wait all my units, and I will wait my battle copters. I know they're a safe distance away from any harm that could befall them." And man, that guy is proving to us why he deserves to be in the semifinal of, this is the final game of Group 3. And then I think all 5 group members are going to play in some sort of tournament to decide the Division 3 champion. Or it's like Group D. It's like Group D, Division 3. And, that guy loses his vision and a unit. And, he's kind of giving up the middle. So Gemini could maybe make a move for the middle if he does everything correctly. And, this looks nice for Gemini. Look at this. We have the Battle of Stalingrad going on here. I have no idea what I just said. I don't know anything about the Battle of Stalingrad. I don't even know if it's a battle. Is it a made-up battle? Is that a Call of Duty battle? Or is that a real-life battle? Sounds real. But if you could help me confirm that, folks, that would be great. So yeah, just more bivouacking, making sure he doesn't just, run into nowhere. And our first medium tank, this is going to be nice. Medium tanks scare the shit out of me. Connor, why do they scare the shit out of you? Building them scares the shit out of me, that is. They are worth 2 tanks, okay? They have 1 less movement than a tank, and they can be completely neutralized by a artillery if you are not careful. So you drive your $16,000 unit in to hit a tank, okay? Boom! The tank goes down to 2 health, maybe even 1 health because of all the comm towers and the boost, the 10% boost. Well, if it's sitting in range of a artillery in a forest, your medium tank goes down to 3 next turn. And what just happened? You lost dial-up noises, something like 12,000, and you did 6,000 damage. That's no good. That is no good. So that's why medium tanks scared me. Obviously, they can be game changers. You just got to be good. And, well, sometimes I'm not. What can I say? So now Gemini actually has good vision. He sees what the rock is cooking. He actually sees that this is wide open, except that it's not. It's got some baggage, got some issues. Nice place for this to sit. All right, obviously eating all my words about the whole artillery's being bad thing because, well, the artillery's this game have actually been pretty good. So, definitely eating my words. Both players playing so carefully. I really can't wait. Fire alarm? No, nope, not a fire alarm. It's you ever have one of these guys? These are great because it's just like a squeeze and go kind of thing. But if you have ice water in them, and I really hope that the mic hasn't been picking this up because that'd be really annoying. If you have ice water in them, it like physics, right? Okay, physics lesson. You squeeze the water bottle. Okay, that has created space. The plastic is in such a way where it sucks in the air. That air has to be replaced. Okay, so you have very cold air inside of this thing. Squirt. You pull in warm outside air, and then the ice cools the air. What happens when you cool the air? It contracts. It sucks in more air, and when it sucks in air, it goes beep, beep. All right, day 15. So we have that guy behind you kind of going in here. He's not going in at all. Oh! That was a crazy ass move. Wow. He did not care about that tank at all. What is it? Okay. Blood is doing a full-on front switch right now. No, he's not doing a front switch. He's doing a consolidation. I've done a couple of those in my time as a tax accountant. But he's consolidating his troops in the middle. Kind of making this Great Wall of China, if you will. Except that Jess is white, most likely from Germany, based on the haircut. Okay, now Gemini gets his swagger back. Gemini's got some decisions to make here, right? If I were him, I'd bust open that move planner, and I'd see if I could crack this, and then my anti-air would one-shot this, and then it would be close to a one-shot for this artillery. Now, would that be very smart with all these tanks around? No. But that would be much too tempting for me to resist. Oh, he's driving in range of the artillery. He's making a move. Here we go. Yes. Oh, and I like this move better. Will this one-shot? No. Oh my god, it lives on 2 health. Now that's crazy. Oh, he comes in. He comes in with the B-copter. And look at that B-copter damage. I mean, two comm towers. Suddenly, those B-copters are hitting for plus 10% attack damage. That just took a tank down to 4 damage. That's huge. Okay. Oh, man. Gemini is out of units to attack with. And he is surrounded by tanks. I mean, this tank can anything. This tank can come here. This tank can even come here. Oh, man. So let's get through the rest of the turn, and then I want to do a quick review of what Gemini took out. And I'm going to guess and see if it's worth it or not. Oh my god, but that guy... Oh, this is just going to be a huge turn, isn't it? Yeah, if that guy doesn't pop turbocharge right now, I'd be shocked. Okay, turbocharge for that guy. I'm not going to do a recap. We kind of got an idea. He took out... You know what I think actually happened? I think that Gemini only took out a recon, an infantry, and a artillery. That's it. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he took out a tank with 2 battlecopters. He does have a battlecopter swarm in here. And shit, man, this battlecopter swarm means that Gemini, or that guy, must protect his anti-air. If he can successfully protect his anti-air this turn, it's going to be insanely lucrative. Gemini Origin might strike back with an overdrive if that guy isn't careful, though. He needs to do something cool here. Oh my god, from fucking downtown recon, that'll... Oh, it doesn't one-shot. He's got an infantry to follow up. Calm down, Connor. That'll one-shot. Oh my, what? I mean, come on. This is Jess that's boosted 20% from her passive because of the power, 10% because of the power, just general power. So she's at plus 30, 2 comm towers. That's plus 50% on a tank on roads, and it only brings it down to 2. I thought that would one-shot for sure. I've been playing this game my whole freaking life, and I guess I'm still pretty... Oh my god, he drives a tank to get vision of that. Honey Badger doesn't give a shit. Honey Badger doesn't care. He's attacking Gemini Origins tanks that are on a... Oh my god, he doesn't... What the fuck is he doing? Oh wait, he's got another tank. Oh my god, he just front switched to the middle. So he doesn't care about any of this. He just front switched to the middle. He needs to surround that anti-air ASAP. Oh no, maybe he doesn't, because he has 2 battlecopters to respond to. Oh my gosh. So, you know, he's once more into the fray with these 2 tanks. These 2 tanks are goners for sure, but if he wants to fly his these aren't free hits around here. What will he do to his anti-air though? I mean, the anti-air could be gone. What happened to Gemini's tanks? Was that guy really that efficient with that turn? That seems kind of crazy. And by the way, Gemini does indeed have enough for an overdrive. So this could be a big turn, except that all of Gemini's useful troops are stuck in the frickin' woods, man. Alright, I don't know when this game ends. And I do know who wins. I guess I just need to keep commentating like I don't know who wins, right? That's the most fair to you guys. Okay, so, and he does take. I mean, he's gonna lose that battlecopter, and for what, 4 damage? Doesn't pop the overdrive because it's not lucrative enough. I thought it probably could be lucrative enough if he popped it, but here comes a medium tank. A mech doesn't do anything. He's got lots of transport units though, so a mech could get something done in the middle. And man, that guy behind you is looking pretty fucking swell, if you ask me. And yeah, he'll just take these. Oh, look at this battlecopter engagement. I mean, that's crazy, right? He'll clean that up. I mean, you know, he's got an anti-air in the area, but that guy's got 2 tanks, and he takes the middle. Oh, I just realized that guy's got a 4,000 gold income advantage. That's a lot. I mean, that is a lot. That's tough to come back from, bottom line. So, yeah. I mean, still in the driver's seat. Usually there's some ebb and flow, right? You attack, I attack, you do a lot of damage, I do a lot of damage. But that's not the case right now. We got that guy in the fucking driver's seat, from what I'm seeing. You guys tell me if you agree, or just think it, because you know, because then you don't have to comment something that you'll end up seeing at the end of the game. Hey, this is kind of a cool move. Check this out. A rockets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if he pops an overdrive, he can park it right here with 1 overdrive. And then man, that's got really good coverage, and it's Jess. I mean, that does a lot of damage. The only thing that's going to reach that bottom line is a attack helicopter, which, you know, that guy has. And I mean, oh shit, I didn't even notice this. Look at this. I mean, this is beautiful. Yeah, a tank could have one-shot this, but maybe that guy knew that a tank couldn't have one-shot this, because I think what Gemini would have wanted to do 100% is anti-air this battlecopter, without a doubt. I mean, what is Gemini supposed to do? That one turn actually turned out to be a huge mistake. He wasn't ready to make the move, and he made it. He spent too much. Like I said, he spent too much gold on killing a recon that's worth 4,000 gold, killing an infantry that's worth 1,000 gold, and the tough sell with artillery. I mean, really, the tough sell with artillery is that they are worth less than a tank. So you spent all of this, all of this to just go hit an artillery that's worth less than a tank. Now it actually does more damage than a tank, and it doesn't get fired back on. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. But as far as gold goes, it's only worth 6,000. Tanks worth 7,000. And I mean, look. That guy over there, not getting cocky, not getting overzealous. He's playing that guy's signature, game right here. Not sure what the unit cap is. Usually it's 50, getting close. And Gemini does not want to see his tournament dreams, go down just yet. He's rebuilding his forces. If he can build up enough forces for a push, he's going to need some more anti-air to take care of infantry. But as every turn passes, that guy gets $4,000 richer. Okay. And that's just where we're at right now. And I mean, that guy even has like a force up here to deal with this little freaking guerrilla force here in the tree. They're in the trees. They're in the goddamn trees, and a Neo tank for that guy. Again, that means nothing with this rockets here, right? If that guy doesn't know that there's rockets here, which he should not assume. I would never assume that my opponent builds rockets. It never happens. And he drives his Neo tank into rockets distance. That is a huge swing for Gemini Origin, and we'll see if that happens. So he's actually pushing out this rockets. I like this. This is cool. He's really pushing. He is now playing around these rockets as he should. Rockets they're called, as he should. And here we go. I mean, so that guy is waiting for his Neo tank reinforcement. Does not get overzealous. He's not even taking infantry engagements, guys. He's using his infantry as a wall, and that guy actually is able to afford another battlecopter, which is going to be huge. And both players have a force on either side. If you had to ask me which one was stronger, I'd 100% say that guy. I mean, just look, that guy is way stronger up here, and he's got a battlecopter. And then as far as this goes, I mean, some serious wall breaking and a serious overdrive could flip the script for Gemini Orion. It would be if Gemini flips the script here, it could be the biggest comeback of the channel, unless there's some skirmishes that go on before it that somehow weaken that guy beforehand. Oh wow, and he takes a good shot at the mech. You know, that guy, in my opinion, you know, he needed to do that. So he needed, you know, he could have taken a shot with the infantry. I don't know if he needed to drive his recon all the way up there. And then what? Oh my god, how does he know? How does he know? I mean, how does that guy know that he is not in range of anything that can hurt that attack helicopter or B-copter? Like, how does he know? It's just, I mean, this fucking guy, be on the damn lookout, because he, I mean, he's a real damn deal. Okay, we push out. No, we don't push out. We bivouac. We come back. We fall back. We buy golf clubs. We buy golf. You guys ever see that video? Pretty funny video. And another medium tank, my god. I mean, that guy's forces are just so meaty. He sees the rockets. He sees the rockets. That's why he's falling back. He and that guy right now is absolutely concocting away. Oh, I don't think you're ready. Oh my god, Gemini. We give you permission to sit on the council, but we do not grant you the rank of Jedi Master. You are not ready for the trials yet. You do not understand what fucking that guy has cooking, but we will see. Okay, he says, fuck it, it is in range. Fuck it, this is in range. And then that infantry, oh no, tank gone. Infantry hit. Dude, he doesn't even, you know, he doesn't care about the blob. He cares about weakening the force up here, which he's doing a crazy effective job of doing. No, don't you do that. I mean, dude, everybody wants to rule the world, okay? But your tears are, you know, you have too much fears in your tears now, because look at this shit. I mean, what? Are you gonna wall break this? You had a front. You had a really good front that you made a really good push on. And now you're blowing it. Oh my god, you're blowing it. Now look at how much. I mean it's over. I mean it's over. Honestly, if I were Gemini right now, I'd click the FF button. That's what I would do right now. This is disgusting, because this overdrive is about to absolutely eat this fucking guy for... Ha! Doesn't even pop overdrive. It's a turbocharge. He says I need that shit. How is he planning on dislodging this, though? Pause, brother. I don't know if you can dislodge that. I mean, that's a one-shot. Oh my god. Crazy one-shot. Oh god. Oh, stop it. Stop. He's already dead. That won't one-shot, unfortunate. Well, unfortunate for that guy, that is. Oh, wow. Look at this. And he actually... Oh, he can't make the hole. Nah, he'll make a hole, but he can't kill this anti-air, which I don't know if he really cares about anyway. Okay, and then I mean, boom, that's got... Oh, that did not do as much damage as I thought. And we're taking shots, everybody. And then, oh my god, from downtown. Oh my god, he's got tanks to spare still. Look at this. And just, I mean, I thought that was a good push, but maybe not. Gemini still has this force up here that if you're going to make a move, now's the time to make it, Gemini. You're going to have to force a front switch from that guy, and then if you... I mean, you don't even really have the forces to swoop in here is a problem. And you know, I mean, we know that guy will not drive the Neo tank into rockets distance now. So, I mean, looking... Oh, okay, there we go. Looking bleak for Gemini. Absolutely looking bleak for Gemini. He is down only 8 troops, which is subject to change after the buy. The value disparity is big. Gemini is seeing this. He's got an artillery in range. He's got a tank and a couple battle copters he can fly into the fray. What will he do? That's it. Our boy, that guy over there, I believe this is our 3rd game spectating that guy. And he's not just that guy, he's our guy. Congratulations, dude. You have successfully cleared, I believe that's, he won his pool. He won his pool, and now it's on to the Division D, Division C. Oh my God, I'm mixed up. It's under the division tournament, right? There's 5 contenders in the division tournament. I'm not sure the format of that, but if they all play each other, we're going to be following that guy the whole time. That's for sure. Okay. All right, guys. Well, this was fun recording another video. I got time now. I want to do more. So thanks for staying subscribed this whole time, and thanks for tuning into this one. All right, guys. That's all I got. See ya.